Welcome everyone to West Roxbury, Massachusetts, on the campus of Catholic Memorial, where the 9-1 Chelmsford Lions are getting set to do battle with the 8-0 Catholic Memorial football team, which is probably one or two in the state of Massachusetts in terms of their ability to play. They have not lost in 3 years. They have huge size. They have great athletes. The Lions are faced with the biggest task that maybe any Chelmsford High School football team has had to face. Behind me, or my side, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Dave Markham, and Chris Borden is our photographer, and we're really pleased to be here today. We hope the Lions hang in there and make a battle out of this. In order to do that, though, mistake-free football.
Absolutely, Bruce. As Rob was saying earlier, just before we came on, that we hope the Lions can kind of bleed the clock a little bit, keep the ball out of CM's hands as much as possible. CM is very explosive, excellent size, excellent speed. The Lions definitely have their work cut out for them today.
And Rob, they have a number of Division I athletes already committed on their football team. We watched them pregame. The athletic ability and the size, it just catches your eye.
Yeah, it's astounding when you see that type of size at the high school level. And you know, Chelmsford's history, we've played the CMs and the Zavarians and the St. John's, and we've played against Division I athletes. Tim Hasselback comes to mind in a game that actually we won. Everybody went home that day, and he had fumbled the ball, and we ended up kicking a field goal to win the game. Although CM this year just has a number of them, not just one or two, but it's a number of them. And just to reiterate what Howie just said, when you have a team that's better than you on paper, you keep it close, you try to keep it close, and that's the only chance you're going to have in the end.
And totally agree, and that it really is the only way you're going to win. Dave, it's a football team that has star after star after star. The Lions' only chance probably is to do what Rob said, stay there until the fourth quarter and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, they got to take as much time off the clock as possible on every play, and they can't make mistakes. Like you guys said, on paper, this is a mismatch, but that's why they play the games, you know. So hopefully, like you said, the Lions can keep it close, and we'll see what happens.
We are moments away from kickoff. We're excited to see this game. I'm excited, as my partners are, to see how good the Catholic Memorial really is. We read a lot about them, and they certainly, we're not underestimating them by any means. We want to see them in real live person. Stay with us. Kickoff coming right up. Once again, welcome to West Roxbury, Massachusetts, campus of Catholic Memorial. The Scarlet Knights, the captains are at midfield. We are not going to identify the captains from Catholic Memorial because there are 10 of them. The Lions are going to start with the football, and we're moments away from action in this Division II semifinal between Chelmsford and Catholic Memorial. A lot of Chelmsford people down.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great crowd. Made the trip down 128 and Great Plain Avenue. So we've got a great turnout. Beautiful day, Bruce. About 74 degrees. A little windy, though. The wind is from left to right.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to
I think we're going to pause momentarily for the playing of the national anthem, and we are. So we'll pick it up on the other side. Okay, folks. Welcome back, and we're getting set for the kickoff. It'll be Chelmsford getting the football, a very windy day, and I'm sure it's going to be hard to throw the football.
Right, the Lions will be receiving from the right-hand side of your screen. The wind will be right in their face, blowing from their left. So we'll see how the Lions do. Short passes, under control, and hopefully use up some time.
This is a matchup that Chelmsford has not seen since 2006. They have only played Catholic Memorial 3 times. They have lost twice, once in the 1978 Super Bowl, and a couple of times after that. They've won one of them and lost one of them. Chelmsford has taken on the beasts of the East in previous years and been fairly successful.
Yes, they have. With the Zavarians, the St. John's Prep, Catholic Memorial, they've done very well against all of those teams in the past. So today would be a nice recovery to get back to them.
This would be the biggest beast they've played, I think, of all of them. The size, we'll get to that as the game goes along. The number of people on the roster. Kicking off is number 16, I believe. Is that right? Let's get the number of the kicker. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, and David Markham. The kicker may have to have a holder.
Have to have a holder, right.
Right.
It is 16. Number 16.
He just can't get the ball on the tee. 16 is Gerald Stones, 5'11", sophomore.
It looks like he's getting help from Will Claude, number 5.
Kick is deep. It's into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. The Lions will start at the 25-yard line. Chelmsford, winners of 9 in a row, and nothing like this have they faced. On your screen, probably can't get all the bodies in one frame.
Right. We'll see what the Lions have.
Lions have an injury in this game. Ryan Blagg is out for the rest of the season with a shoulder injury, and that's a big loss, and a big loss on defense as well. Kyle Wilder calls signals. Kai Everett, the running back beside him. Coach Peterson has looked over the defense. Kai offsets. Wilder keeps it, and he's thrown for a loss.
Tackled by number 5. That's Will Claude.
Loss of 2 on the play. He certainly was not fooled and showed great quickness in his ability to make the stop there. Lions are going to try to take as much of the 40 seconds they're allotted on each play. Attempt to basically shorten the game. Wilder rolls it right, looks, fires it, and out of bounds.
That play was just well covered.
I agree, Rob. I think the receivers were, and he made a good decision. So it brings up a 3rd and 12 from the 23-yard line.
One of the things that Chelmsford's going to have to do is kind of be patient, but they have to go north-south. You're not going to be able to go east-west too much on a team that's much faster than you.
And this team is not only big, but they're fast. Wilder sets up, steps up, runs it, has some room, comes across the 20 to the 30, he gets the first down. What a decision by the junior quarterback to get the first down. Wilder has become the one-season all-time passing touchdown quarterback for Chelmsford High School. He has 24 TD passes on the season, and that's a confidence builder.
Yes, it is. That's a big confidence builder. They got Lions going to try to throw right here.
Kai Everett is stopped, loss of maybe a yard on the play. Kai needs about 56 yards to surpass 1,000. Wilder is already over the 1,000-yard mark as a passer. And the Lions get a touchdown. They become the all-time Chelmsford scoring team in history. They need to get to 372. They're at 368. And again, you see the Lions taking some time between plays.
Keeping an eye on the game clock, and they have about 15 more seconds before it's down to the
And a timeout.
timeout. Yep.
Chelmsford takes the first timeout of the football game. Guys, what do you see so far?
Well, certainly CM is a disciplined defense. I think Chelmsford's line's doing a great job, though, on that pass, which Kyle ended up running or scrambling. He actually had a pocket. So that's good pass protection because he could step up into that pocket. Again, just patience and mistake-free football, and just kind of get what you can get and be happy. And
And also, if you can get out of this quarter when you're going against the wind, and it's it's a factor.
Yeah.
And if you can get into the second quarter, it's going to be your friend. McCarthy is split to the bottom of the screen, number 11. And let's see, Marshall is on the top. They fake it to Everett. They fire it. Caught by Marshall. He's got close to first down yardage.
Just short.
They're going to
That's
mark
going to
him.
be close.
It's close, yeah. They're going to mark him, I think, a little bit short. Or is it?
Looks like a very good mark. They may have gotten it.
He's
Yeah, he
saying
gave it to
first
him.
down. First down.
Well, I don't know that he was on the ground. I think that he was on the defender and he rolled over.
First down at the 42.
So the Lions get it to the 42-yard line. 2 first downs in this opening series. A nice catch by Manny Marshall. He's the leading receiver on this football team. He's also tied for the leading scorer on this football team. And the game plan, as you can see, is in effect. We will snap it when we're ready to snap it. Wilder with a hole and picks up great first down yardage.
Instead has to go off. His helmet
Came off, okay.
Line for Chelmsford.
And that's a pickup of almost 8 on that play. They're out to just shy of the 50-yard line.
That was a great read by Wilder.
And the offensive line thus far has been able to maintain its own against Catholic Memorial's size.
I think they had I think they have sort of a spy on Kai, and that's why Wilder pulled it.
Wilder keeps it, gets across the 50. He's going to be just short of the first down. Good job by Kyle. He's engineered this drive very well so far as a junior quarterback. It's third and less than a yard. Now the Lions are set. And they waited too long. That's a heartbreak right there, because now it's going to be 3rd and 6. And that's the danger that you face. And you can't let a mistake like that of your own doing derail you, and that's what happened right there. Let's hope they can overcome it. No score in this football game, 7:44 left in the first quarter. Wilder looks to throw it, and let's see if they call that, they call it an incompleted pass. Okay.
That time CM blitzed.
Yeah.
Full go on the takedown.
Blitz number 4, Dave Afago.
Dan Craig is now back in punt formation. He'll be kicking into a pretty good breeze. Lions did a good job on that first series, though. Picked up a couple of first downs. They were very close to picking up a third one, but a penalty was the problem.
Yeah, but can't have a delay of game. Can't have delay of game.
Good snap. And a high kick by Craig. It's fairly short. And it takes a good bounce for CM. They will get the ball to start at about the 37-yard line. Lions took almost took 4.5 minutes off the clock.
Chelmsford's going to have to take a look at their punt team. I think CM has some good pressure, and that's something to look for maybe later on in the game.
All right, here comes the offense of Catholic Memorial. They're averaging over 40 points a football game. Undefeated. They have beaten St. John's Prep. They have beaten Xaverian. Those are their 2 marquee wins of the season. And it's a fumble, and the quarterback, I think, fell on it.
Yes, he did. Number 7 for CM.
JC Petrangelo. Loss of 3. Petrangelo is a senior quarterback, I believe. Let's check that out. Yes, he is. They only have a sideline full of about 100 football players. There are 4 wides, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Petrangelo throws it quick out, and it's dropped. Incomplete, and the Lions were there to cover that.
Yeah, they did a good job. They had a press coverage up close looking for the quick pass like that, and I think that made the receiver a little nervous.
Lions defensively have done an excellent job this season themselves, giving up about 10 points a football game, and a lot of those were after the game was decided. Big third down play here. Petrangelo looks over the middle. He has a receiver, and it's caught. Lions try to, he fumbled it, and Chelmsford gets it. They ripped it right away. A big turnover.
That's a huge turnover for Chelmsford.
Yep. A beautifully thrown ball completed. Number 4 was the receiver, I believe.
Joe Mitri on the strip.
He was yanking at that ball all the way down.
Yes, he was. Yep.
I think that's something definitely Chelmsford practiced. You're allowing a slight amount of forward momentum so they don't blow the whistle, and they had 2 or 3 guys, and they were working. Like I said, Joe was working at it.
Yeah, he did. He did a nice job.
6:28 to play, quarter number 1. The Lions are back on offense. Chelmsford doesn't appear to be intimidated right now. Nice first down yardage by Kai Everett.
Yeah, up to the 40.
Yeah, just across the 40. Picked up 4 on the play. Second down and about 6 or 7. Chelmsford changed the pace just a little bit. Wilder keeps it. Short gain on the play. Maybe a yard or 2. It's going to be 3rd and 5. But the good news is every minute you take off the clock is a plus.
That's right, absolutely. 5:48 and counting, going down. 3rd down.
Good Chelmsford crowd down here today. You can hear them. We're on the Chelmsford sideline for once. Bruce Byam with Howie Neal, Rob Russo, David Markham. Caught, first down.
Oh,
That was
incomplete.
Engelhardt. Oh, they're calling it incomplete. Ooh. Okay, the official was right there. I'm not going to second guess it.
I wish we had an instant replay.
Yeah, I know. That's where we would like to look at that one. Engelhardt thought he had it. 4th down punting situation for the Lions. They have been able to complete and nearly complete most of Kyle's throws. Dan Craig to punt it. And a very short, very high, but very short kick, and takes a terrible bounce. That's going to be about a 5-yard punt.
He towed that.
Yeah.
I could see it in slow motion. He towed it.
First down for Catholic Memorial, 47-yard line in Chelmsford territory. Chelmsford defense needs to step up once again. The right side of the CM line probably averages about 275. They're going to run it now, no fooling around, and it's a breakaway. No flags. And touchdown by Cameron Howard.
That's just old-fashioned wing tee football. You can't see where the ball is. There's so many bodies.
That's DiBiaso's specialty. He's done that since his days at Everett. Work to perfection. And Rob's right. They hide the football. You can't find it.
All right, Anthony Leo is the holder. The kicker is number 16, and that is Garrett Stones.
Right. So you saw the explosiveness of Everett right there on that one play. And the kick
And
is
the kick
good.
is
7-0.
Garrett Stones.
Catholic Memorial strikes first. The Knights have got the ball at the 47-yard line, and one play later, they were in the end zone.
Well, tomorrow when the film is up on Huddle, we can see if that was an incomplete pass or not, because that's a big call right there. That was first down.
That was first down, possession. We were across the 50. Momentum. And that was Engelhardt that almost pulled that in. Back deep, Marshall and Kai Everett. Stones to kick it. And probably will reach the end zone with this.
Especially with the wind.
With the wind, right. Oh, it just blew off the tee now. And he gets the assistance of a holder. No, he doesn't need it. Kick it quick. He did. This one sails into the end zone. Okay, good job. Lions at the 25-yard line with 4:37 to play, quarter number one.
Take the ball, first down on the 20th-yard line.
It amazes me that a team like Catholic Memorial does not want to play or will not play in Division I in Eastern Massachusetts. It just, I just don't understand the reasoning. Their athletes are superior, probably the first or second rated team in the state. Springfield Central may be competition for them, but that's it. No one else. Yet they settle for Division II. High snap. Wilder keeps it and fights for yardage. Gets out to 29, pick up a 4. Chelmsford can't really, at this point, get out of their game plan. They've got to keep doing what they were doing. Wilder looks to throw, rolls to his right, pulls it back in, throws it out of bounds. 2nd and 7, or second, yes, about 7.
I think they need to concentrate more. Instead of having their receivers all or some of them going deep on routes, they need to shorten up because of the wind factor and try to get a good throwing lane for Kyle to throw to.
And you wouldn't need as much time either to execute that. Looking deep, and thrown out of bounds again. So it's 4th down and 7. Lions will be in their 3rd punting situation. And you don't want to have to keep doing this into the wind.
No, it's too bad. Chelmsford's 1st and 2nd down plays have been fairly successful. Yeah. We just can't get that first from the 3rd down.
There was a good holding penalty that wasn't called on the secondary.
I saw
here
that
in front of us.
Yeah.
Danny Craig is standing at about the 10-yard line. Lions bring one more in to block. Craig kicks it a little lower and much more effective. It's a good roll for the Lions across midfield. 3:43 in the quarter, and Danny has punted it 3 times already.
CM takes the ball.
Catholic Memorial will play, providing that they win this football game, they will play in the Division II finals next Friday night. All right, CM is in a more traditional shotgun Handoff straight ahead. And the Lions stuffed that pretty well, only a gain of about 2.
Number 21, Carson Howard on the carry.
And number 54, Cooper Collins on the stop. 2nd and 8. Handoff and a sweep this way. Lions went through a couple. Close to first down yardage, but he's a little short.
I tell you what, I don't think CM was set. That was an
Before
awful
they
quick
snap
snap,
it.
and there was some kids moving still. So.
Yeah. It's 3rd down and about a yard. Good point, Rob. We'll watch that. Quarterback sneak, and it is. First down yardage into about the 42-yard line.
First down at the 40-yard line for Catholic Memorial.
Catholic Memorial is being patient on the ground game right now.
They're going to allow you to sleep with running game, and then there'll be a play action trying to hit a deep throw.
Especially with the wind. Quick out. And excellent run after catch. Number 22.
Number 2, Jaden Skeet.
First down by Jaden Skeet on the.
Looks like they're on the 30-yard line. So first down for Catholic Memorial. They are starting to get their offense into gear. And nice tackle out here on the edge.
33, Walsh.
Walsh, the leading tackler on the football team, and he showed you why right there. He's still playing with a little bit of a wrist brace. And again, running play. It's short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4.
That was their scoring play earlier.
The other side.
Yep.
I'm looking at the roster. The shortest lineman is 6 feet. I think the average is about 6'3",
Yep.
with a 6'6" out there. So
Their line is enormous. We were watching that in pregame. It's just huge. We were joking that they could give Boston College a game, and I think they could. Reverse inside. Oh, almost a strip. First down.
Joe Mitri on the tackle.
Good thing there weren't too many left. Mateo Benson.
20-yard line for CM Mets.
And CM makes wholesale changes in their backfield on every play, so they keeps their skilled people fresh.
And they have enough to do that. That was Mitri again on the initial hit. Senior captain Joe Mitri.
just ran a blitz, which worked very well.
We're coming to the end of quarter number 1, where the CM chooses to take one more with the wind, and they probably will. I would.
Pass. Draw.
Quarterback keeps it. And nice stick out on the edge.
That's the end of the quarter.
That will end the quarter. That was Walsh again on the tackle, I believe. 33. That was a beautiful form tackle. Short of the first down, it's going to be third down when we pick it up to start the second quarter. I thought that was a good quarter for the Lions, all in all.
Yes, it was. They just had a couple of breakdowns, but overall the defense played very well. Offense is moving the ball. They just can't stop themselves right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is what you want. You want it close. And then this would be a huge stop. Or if they try to field goal, if we stop them on third, again, a huge stop.
So a couple of key plays coming up. I have a feeling Catholic Memorial will probably use both downs to pick up the first down, depending upon what happens on this play. And let's see what they have left. Third and almost 9.
Almost 9.
Yeah,
A long 8.
that's right. With the ball on the,
About 18.
yeah, that's correct. Well, one thing I will say, the Lions have let them know that they're not afraid to play. And they've had some good tackles. They've gotten a fumble, completed a couple of passes.
I think the Lions can anticipate the single wing look, a little more very tight splits in the line. Very powerful football here.
And here it is. Quarterback keeps it. and
That's offsides, yeah.
5 yards. There was a
Illegal
false
procedure.
start.
Yep.
Right tackle pull.
17th yard line.
So that's going to make it a 3rd down and 13. But you were right, Howie. That's what they were going to do. Let's see if they open it up a little bit more here. That's probably how you keep so many kids happy, is play so many kids.
Yeah, it is. They've got the screen. Oh, intercepted.
Lions have it. Great lead.
That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown. Cooper Collins. Touchdown Lions. The Lions take that football all the way to the end zone. A huge play for the Lions. That's about an 80-yard touchdown.
We were joking with Cooper in class this week. And we asked him if he was going to score another touchdown, and of course he said yes. And my colleague and I said, yeah, well, we hope you do. We don't think so, though. Well, we were wrong.
You were wrong. What a time to be wrong. The Lions have Michael Beerworth on to attempt the extra point.
I think Cooper will have a few things to say to Rob on Monday.
I would. Manny Marshall, the holder. Oh, there was procedure on the Lions. This is going to back it up 5 yards, but that's not a big deal to Michael. It shouldn't be. Michael has converted on 35 of 38 PATs this year, and he needs to convert one more right now. Lions have 13 different guys who have scored points this year, and he's up there with 41. Good snap. Ball is up. Kick is perfect. The Lions have tied the score with 11:45 to play in quarter number 2.
All right, what excellent bounce back by the Lions. Great defense. Cooper Collins, he likes crossing that goal line.
If the receiver had caught it, Cooper was right there to blow it apart anyway. Didn't get fooled by that screen whatsoever. This may be a wake-up call to the Scarlet Knights. Back to receive the kick is Datrell Jones, number 1.
And number 22, that's Anthony Leo.
And a spark to the Lions sideline and the Lions crowd. And maybe a wake-up call to the Knights.
Well,
We'll see.
may not be a good thing.
That's right. That's right. No, I wasn't saying that was a good thing.
Lasan Sharp is the other deep back.
Big kick. And taking a knee is the Catholic Memorial returner. And so they kicked it in the end zone, we kick it in the end zone. They'll start at the 25-yard line, and they've turned it over twice.
Yep, they have turned it over twice. Let's see if the Lions can get a third. I'm getting greedy.
Get greedy. I've only seen Petrangelo play one quarter of football, but he does not all that impressive. Great stop by the Lions there.
Tackle,
Is that Walsh again? No, it isn't. It's Jotes. Jotes. Pickup of about 4. 2nd and 6. Just underway. Second quarter. 7-7 football game.
Do that single wing.
Till
take
it.
a look.
Yep. Quarterback keeps it. And sure, maybe first down. Let's see what I think it is.
And that's okay. That's
Yep.
just because you're hitting them. You're not giving up. Don't give up that long run. Make
Right.
sure a couple guys tackle them, tire them a little bit. You just have to keep it close through 3.
Let them know you're out there, and that's what the Lions are doing. 1st and 10. The ball is at the 32-yard line, 36-yard line. To the outside. There's a hold out here. Oh, he's going to take it all away with no flag. There was a hold out here. Datrell Jones takes the ball 64 yards. And I can't tell you who the Lion was that was held, but on the edge on this side, set the whole play up. That's the one you have to try to avoid. The big play. Jones is a senior running back, 5'10", 185, excellent speed. Stones to kick it. With these two kickers, a blocked extra point is huge. And it's good, 14-7. And that took less than a minute to score that one.
Well, you had the hold, and that hold set up the whole play. Excuse me.
It seems as if Catholic Memorial wants to go to the outside in terms of their scoring plays.
It's the true outside stretch, just a slow developing quarterback exposing the ball, getting it out to that running back, and I agree. There's some holding on the edge there. I mean, there was a too big a hole.
Yeah. Stones to kick it off. The Lions have their two usual returners in Marshall and Kai Everett. This one probably will get returned.
This is a returnable win.
Yes.
Sure. They watch it onside.
True. Stones kicks it short. Kai Everett with the football. And Kai is taken down at about the 30-yard line. I get a kick out of the kicker from Catholic Memorial. He goes through all these gyrations, and he kicks the ball about 25 yards. It's not earth-shattering. 1st and 10, Chelmsford.
I think the best kicker I've seen probably in several seasons was that Hingham kicker. He had that onside kick down.
Oh, he was a weapon. Wilder holds on to it. Short yardage, if anything. I think the best kicker in Division II, though, is the kid from King Philip. He is he's outstanding. Won the football game for them last night. Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9. The Lions still staying in this and battling. Wilder rolls it right, throws it underneath, and that's McCarthy with the catch.
Craig.
Danny Craig. I saw the one.
Catch by number 10, Dan Craig on the
A little bit short of the first down, maybe a yard.
Wasn't sure if that got tipped.
At the line of scrimmage, maybe.
Yeah, it looked like one of the defensive linemen there, number 90. 99, I believe.
Big play for the Lions because it's 3rd and a yard, and they're at just short of the 40-yard line. Everett, close. I don't want to call it, but I don't think he made it. It's 4th down, and it's about a little less than a yard. Lions don't appear to be punting.
I don't think I would either.
No, I wouldn't either. You're a 50-point underdog in this football game. What's the point? But it would be nice to pick it up. Wilder did not get it.
Trying to go wide.
Wide, you can't go wide.
You need to go at them. You can't go wide. Their speed, their team speed is far too great.
So the Lions are going to turn it over on downs to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Catholic Memorial.
I think it's wise to have some faith, though, in Chelmsford's defense. I really, they've forced 2 turnovers.
Yep.
They have given up 2 big ones, but I like what defense is doing today.
Straight ahead handoff, bounces to the outside and picks up pretty good yardage. Number 21 is the running back, Cameron Howard.
For Catholic Memorial.
That's a pickup of 11 inside the 30. Catholic Memorial has a little bit more zip in their offense now in this second quarter. A little bit slow starting. Again, handoff straight ahead. Pickup of about 4 on the play.
Yeah, they're just running right at us right now.
Yep.
Good line blocking up front.
Howard comes off a little bit gimpy, but that means you only put in the next Division I athlete, and here he is. And outside, the Lions are there and nail him.
Jake Brooks on the tackle, slowed up by Joe Mitri.
Dottrell Jones, the ball carrier. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4. Lions have given up a couple scores, but they've also made a couple of good defensive plays in this football game. Back to pass. Steps up, fires. Yeah, it should be incomplete. It is. It's going to be 4th down. Big play now for CM.
With this wind, I don't think they'll try the field goal.
No, I don't either. I think that they're definitely going to go for the 1st down, which they are. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. The Lions call timeout.
Yes.
Timeout, timeout, Chelmsford. Yes. I forgot which way they were going. Okay, important play. Good timeout taken by Coach Peterson.
That's the second of the half.
Catholic Memorial has a nice field here. The only thing wrong with their scoreboard is it doesn't tell you where the ball is.
Yeah, they seem to have a little problem with that part of the control, where the ball is and also how many yards to go. Oh, I'm sorry, it is 4th down with 3 to go. Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't translate across to where the ball is. No. And the Lions are now back ready to go, facing Catholic Memorial on a 4th down. Colangelo, long count. He's going to throw it, steps up, has a man, and great catch. Great defense, great catch.
Andy Marshall there for the tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, his hand was on the ball, too. You can't ask for better defense.
Good coverage.
Down on the 5th-yard line after a complete catch by David Skeet.
That was an excellent throw and an excellent catch. Not much you can do about that. 2 good athletes. Straight ahead and not much. Ball is was on about the 7-yard line.
On about the
5 now. 2nd and goal at the 5. Trying to take a 2-score lead in the second quarter.
Which is running to the end pretty quickly.
Yes.
Good play by the Lions again. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Good gang tackle.
Yes, it was. Mitri is there. I don't know who else is there. But he was one of them. interior linemen, I'm sorry, I just didn't see the numbers.
There can't be any farther away at this point.
That's right. They'd be out in the street. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Timeout. Catholic Memorial. They're first.
Just watching their fullback run off the field, number 35, Miguel Waston, and he's 6'2" and 220 pounds.
Freshman.
Yep.
Number 35. I noticed that the last time he
No.
was on.
Now, these boys just happened to show up at the doorstep of Catholic Memorial, right?
That's right.
They're very fortunate to have their door wide open down here. It's only $25,000 a year to go here. But somehow the money gets found. I digress. I should try to get back to the football game. It is 3rd and goal. Fumble would look super right now. Quick toss, touchdown. Straight ahead, just power and the size.
Touchdown for CM, rushed by number 21, Carson Harvey.
Yeah, just a quick toss and an ISO play. The Lions didn't have anything that they could do outside of what they tried.
You know, the situation is a 2-score football game, but there isn't much more that Chelmsford can do than they're doing. They're playing a good football game. Stones to kick it. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it's no good. Wind caught that, and the kicker was unsuccessful.
I think Chelmsford had a decent little amount of pressure on there, and it caught his attention. And I don't think his plant was where it should have been.
Right, and when the ball went up, as soon as it went up, the wind, you could see, just carried it off to the right side of the goalpost.
You'd think with 99 football players, you might have a little stronger leg to kick extra points.
I tell you what, though, CM is. I mean, they are well coached. They're on and off the field. They shuttle in complete different offenses, and they'll run a quick count on you.
That's right. Their people are well disciplined. They're where they're supposed to be. I think there are, if I counted correctly, there are 12 different coaches. Everett with some speed, but covered well by CM to the 30. Thank you. That's about where they were before. First and 10.
On the 31.
Be nice to pick up a score at before halftime. Make this a little closer game.
Yeah, I'd like to see Chelmsford take the rest of the time and get some offense.
Yep.
Get some confidence with that.
Everett cuts back and picks up good yardage. Gets it out to about the 36-yard line. Good 4 or 5 yards.
That's a good first down play.
Yes, it is. Did CM play Westford last week? Did they? No, they didn't. Who did CM start with? Do you remember? Bridgewater Raynham. Thanks, Dave. Yep. That was 42-14 that they won that football game.
Now, next year, the playoff system changes a little bit, right? It's just the final 8.
8 teams. We start with 8.
So that's an extra seasonal game.
Yes. Yes. Ooh, Kai was just held on to it. He had some good yardage.
Yeah, it was you could just see him breaking away, and there was just one arm, and they grabbed him, and Kai's not the biggest guy, so it didn't take a lot. But had he broken that, it would have been a big difference.
I saw the same thing, Howie. I think that exactly. CM probably will. I would expect them to come with a blitz here.
They have every third down.
Yeah. Marshall and Everett are on the same side. Out to the right. We got him open.
Oh! The ball sailed. The ball just sailed on him just enough that it was out of Dan's reach.
Danny Craig, breaking wide open, was going to take that to the house. But
Well, I was just about to say,
unfortunately-
there's not a safety. They're just playing man right in their face.
Yep.
So a disappointment, of course, for the Lions. It's 4th down, a punting situation, and boy, was that a tough one to live up against.
You could just see the ball just sail just as Danny was on a great kick.
Great coverage. The Catholic Memorial returner really helped the Lions there. Muffed it a couple times.
Good coverage, Cooper Collins and Manny Marshall back there.
LaShawn Sharp was the returner.
That was a great opportunity. The Lions almost came up with that.
And that wasn't very sharp on his part, that's for sure. It's 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I think you'll see CM come out in that single wing look is what they did last time when they were backed up by their goal line.
Boy,
They're going to come right out and run a play.
Yep.
I'm still thinking of that pass that Danny just couldn't quite get to. And here they come, this side, he got held. Marshall is getting held every single time. And I fought through it and made the play. Pick
Yeah,
up
that-
of 5.
Unbalanced line.
Yeah. Clock is running at 3:45, quarter number 2.
Another unbalanced line, other way.
Yep, and that's where they're going. And the Lions are there. It's 3rd down and about a yard. No, it's 1st down. I'm sorry. I thought he was just short, but it's 1st down.
Yeah, they came out in a quick count and they were unbalanced to the defense left. The previous play, they came out quick count. They were unbalanced defense right.
Exactly right, Howard, and ran to that formation each time.
Now they're in a traditional.
Super tackle. Cooper Collins. No homework for Cooper this week, Rob.
None whatsoever.
Loss of 5 on the play. Back inside the 20. It's 2nd down. About 15. Taking a little while to get this play in.
I don't think they're used to having 2nd and long.
That's a good point. Good protection. Breaks down. Flushed out of the pocket. And short of the 1st down.
Have a hard time believing there was no holding in that pocket.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen, obviously, no flag on that all day, Rob. It's maybe tough to get one. The Triangelo picked up about 13. It's 3rd down and 2.
Well, with the size of the CM offensive line, you may not need to hold. They're just standing there and taking up space.
Thomas
run
Brown,
around
though,
him.
had some pretty good pressure.
Short, no first. 4th down.
4th down. What does CM do? There's a minute 40. I don't think they're going to punt it.
Not into this wind.
No.
With the last punt.
Only a minute 40. They may run the clock way down and then punt it if they decide to. That looks like what they might be going to do. They'll call a timeout just before the ball has to be snapped. I admire what the Chelmsford football team has done in this first half of play. They've done a great job. close
defense,
to a one-score game.
Defense all year long has been outstanding, and the offense has scored a lot of points. You know, it's one of the best teams in the state, and it's only 27.5.
Chelmsford has broken its single-season scoring record with that touchdown. They needed 4. They got 7. So they're now up to 375 points on the season. And it's 4th down. What does CM do? With a 2-score lead, I'd kick this thing, but I don't know what they're going to do.
I'm looking at this.
They've got their offense coming in. And, of course, they probably figure they can easily pick up a yard. Single wing. Toss.
No. Oh, no, he did get it.
He did get it. Boy, he didn't have it at first.
No, I saw one pile, and I thought he was in that, and Howard was able to slip
First
off
down to the
and make the first
46-4,
down.
Catholic Memorial.
So it's a first down at the 36-yard line. Clock is moving under 50 seconds. CM has 2 timeouts left. Got to be an air show here pretty soon. Oh, it dropped. Quarterback drops it, throws it out of bounds. I'll say one thing. CM makes their games exciting by some of the things they do.
I think they're shocked a little bit. I really do think.
Yeah. And Rob, to your point about them being well coached and running plays quick, quarterbacks fumbled the ball in the snap, still had the wherewithal to pick the ball up and throw it out of bounds.
It's 2nd and 10, but the clock shows 37. You just don't want to give up a home run here.
Pass.
Pick one off. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Wow, what a close.
Jake Brooks on
Jake
a
Brooks on a great
play. Great closing speed. Jake kept an eye on the ball, got his head back watching it, and was able to leap and knock it down with his left hand.
And that's something that's happened to Chelmsford this year, that long passes have been completed, but not that time.
I think that's probably the second best defensive back play I've seen today. The first one, unfortunately, was caught. That was Manny on first down play back then.
So 3rd and 10, 31 seconds to go. Handoff. Got to make a tackle. They fumbled it.
Lions recover.
Boy, Lions have it with 23 seconds to go.
Fumble recovered.
I think Chelmsford has to go right back to that play, that seam pass.
That would be a great call, I think, Rob. The Lions have turned over CM again, the 3rd time.
Ryan Clark on the recovery.
Attaboy, Ryan, great job. Lions have time for maybe 2-3 plays here. They are at the 46, just shy of midfield.
47-yard line.
So back to Danny Craig again would be the call that we're making, but CM has some guys a lot deeper right now. Getting a little car horn in the back. Oh, watch out.
Nice.
Pass interference.
Maybe a holding.
Got a holding.
Yep.
They were holding Marshall. He didn't have a chance to get to it. He had an opportunity, but he was being held. It's going to be the first down for the Lions.
That's a 15-yarder, right? I think.
Well,
They haven't marked it off yet, but it's going to be a first down. We've got a song being played by one of the cars behind us. I think it stopped.
Yep.
There's the 15-yarder. Now the Lions have 16 seconds and a couple of shots. Ball is at the 4th. Where is it? 44?
43.
Okay.
43.
Looking down the field, running out of time, and throws it out of bounds. Okay, good play. Kyle has matured as the years gone along as a quarterback.
Yes, he's done a nice job now. He's starting to see the whole field, trying to use all his receivers, and we just had a chance there, but it was well covered by CM.
CM has 2 defensive backs, probably 20 yards from the line of scrimmage. Kyle was really blasted on that play, very slow to get up and hasn't gotten up yet. Just take a knee here, Coach. Get Kyle all squared away. Direct snap maybe to Danny Craig, and Kyle got his bell rung. I hope it's nothing more than that. He seems to be okay.
Well, he didn't see it coming.
No.
He's looking at his receiver.
He's coming back on the field. I don't think I would do that. Timeout, Chelmsford. Their last timeout of the half. I don't think CM expected to be in this type of a football game.
No, not right now. They didn't expect the Lions to be coming out and keeping it this close. CM has been 30 points, 35 points at halftime in a lot of their games.
They absolutely have in many of them. Not threatened except for the St. Xaverian game 3 weeks ago, where it was 28-17. So this says to me that Chelmsford has taken a step up the football ladder.
I agree. I think it's 3 years in coming now with Coach, and the staff has done a great job. And we said all year, what kind of team are we? We did beat some good teams, but we did have some softer teams. But we're up there now.
Absolutely. Ooh.
That's all right.
All right, picked off, no problem. That's the half. Chelmsford's going to be down 20-7, but they are in the football game, even though they're down by 13. They've made a statement, I think. CM will get the ball to start the second half. That will be an important series, and let's hope Kyle shows no ill effects of that hit that he took. We'll be back, second half action in just a few minutes. Welcome back to the start of the second half. The Scarlet Knights of Catholic Memorial on top by a score of 20-7, but the Lions were very much in that football game. They will kick it off to start the second half. Michael Beerworth to kick it. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, David Markham from West Roxbury on a very, very nice but windy Saturday afternoon. Starting to cool off just a little bit, though.
Apparently the scoreboard isn't working currently, so for all of the...
We're waiting now for...
all of the funds they have here, the scoreboard won't work.
It's gone black.
So maybe it'll be kept on the field the time, and that's what they're going to do. Wow, they did all their advertisements well at halftime. That worked okay. Boy, that's kind of embarrassing, I think. All right, Division II semifinals. Here we go. Big kick by Beerworth, and again, no return.
Please excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a few technical difficulties.
He has a big leg
Momentarily.
and showed it right there. Chelmsford defense was stout with the exception of 2 plays that Catholic Memorial broke for long scores. Chelmsford scored on a interception by Cooper Collins, about 65 yards.
He showed that breakaway speed, that he showed last week.
That's right. He's going to be a fullback pretty soon. Too bad he's not coming back next year. Straight ahead handoff. And the Lions are pretty much there.
About a 2-yard gain, maybe 3.
Brown, one of the tacklers that time, did a great job to fill that hole.
I think he was the initial hit.
Yes. I noticed the back sort of gets a chance to pick his own hole.
Yeah, he's very deliberate back there, patient, and looks for his own running lane.
2nd and 8, just underway. We can't give you times because the clock is scoreboard not working. Big series here for the Lions. Back to pass. Catangelo looks for his receiver and broken up again. Oh, almost intercepted. Joe Tays almost intercepted it. What a defensive play, though, by the Lions back. He has been right with that receiver step for step the entire game.
He's really coming to his own, and he's only a sophomore.
Boy, that is an amazing stat, Rod, right there. He really has. No stage too big in a sophomore. Good coaching by his freshman coaches last year. That's what did it.
Yeah, that did it.
Dave and Rob. 3rd down and 8. Ball is at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, Colangelo again, flushed out of the pocket. Tries to run for it and didn't get it. Lions closed it down, didn't let him out. Cooper Collins, Brown, both of them. And now they'll be punting into the wind.
We talked at halftime off camera, and we were watching the punter practice because Howie said it best. I don't think they punted a lot this year.
Maybe the long snapper isn't experienced either. Stones is the punter, standing at his 15-yard line. Good snap. Good, well, not a very good kick. Very short. Great bounce for the Lions. And covered at the 43-yard line. Chelmsford did what they had to do in that series. Defense did a great job.
So taking the wind, obviously good decision. You want to keep it close in this 3rd quarter, but the problem with this sun, it's going down, and it's down in the eyes of the receivers when they look back for passes.
Yeah, it's right in that area. Well, the solution to that is to come up with a great running game.
Yeah, the solution to me, looking at the field, is to be throwing it to the bottom of the screen sideline because the sun is a little bit off to the left, so the receiver won't be looking directly into the sun.
Kyle Wilder is back into the football game. Tays with the football. Wilder keeps it. He fooled me. That could be late.
There was an inadvertent whistle.
There was an inadvertent whistle. And I thought I heard it.
The referee.
No, there was.
I think he faked the official out. He thought
did.
Tays had the football.
That's gonna be a play over. They can't.
They got to be a do-over there, guys, or something. That guy over there.
He was absolutely faked out.
Sure.
It wasn't him to blow. I mean,
No.
It was over this way.
Now we're going to get an explanation.
Coach Peterson was not happy.
Not at all, and that took a 1st down away from the Lions. A big 1st down play. What a fake by Kyle.
They're going to let it go.
Good. CM didn't stop playing. I don't know why they can't let it go. CM coach DiBiaso is probably not too happy with that, but it's the right thing.
The whistle wasn't overly loud, and by the time it blew, CM was on the tackle.
They're going to let it go right there.
So I think I said 1st down, and I thought it was, and it is.
Yep.
Into the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Lions.
That's
and
a nice
the
little.
scoreboard's working.
That's a nice little adjustment, though, on Chelmsford. We haven't seen that before.
We are at the 10-minute mark, 2nd quarter. Got our clock back. Lions trailing 20-7. Wilder hands it, keeps it again. Another good fake. Picked up
Picked up about 4 yards on that, I believe, looking at the linesman.
I noticed that Everett is not in the football game and has not been. I wonder if there is a reason for that other than just substitution.
He's
Maybe
over on the
they want a
sideline
little bit
talking to
bigger
Kate.
back.
I'm sorry. He's on the sideline talking to Kate, the trainer.
That's not good. Taze
Oh, did I
keeps
see a
it.
face mask?
They didn't call it if you did.
No, I guess not. I saw him spin around, and I just thought there was.
3rd down and 10 for the Lions.
I'd have to imagine there's going to be a play action pass coming soon.
Yeah, that certainly is what I think they've set up.
I was thinking that was going to be the call on 2nd down. 3rd down and 10. It's pretty hard to have play action.
Especially when they're going to be blitzing, I'm sure. Lions trying to convert a very important 3rd down here. I'm sure they're going to go for it on 4th down. Wilder. And they may have a hold or a face mask. A helmet came off. All kinds of things going on this play. And we do have a flag. We know that.
It's holding.
It's holding.
Yeah, it's holding on the Lions.
But it's against Chelmsford. Yep.
Kyle's helmet come off. He has to come off the field for a play.
Was that Kyle's helmet that came off? They have refused the penalty. It is 4th down, 10, about 13 yards, and Wilder's still on the field.
I guess the refs didn't pick it up.
Glad you're not reffing, Rob. Lions going for a 4th and 13 here. Wilder looks, throws. He's got a man. Oh, that's 2 of them. He had Marshall just overthrown. And the Lions, I think the wind is affecting Kyle's throws.
Yeah, it sailed on that one as well. As Marshall made a great effort, almost had it, but it was just out of his reach.
Terrific attempt by Manny Marshall to pull that in. 1st and 10. Catholic Memorial, 8:11 to play, quarter number 3. That's 2 touchdowns that were so close, but not there. CM, first offensive series, 2nd half. Handoff straight ahead, bounces to the outside, it's got room, and 1st down yardage. This is where I'm going to be interested to see how much wear and tear the Lions' defensive line is going to take.
The Lions have been out there a long time throughout the game. The defense has been on the field a long time. And I think the CM's strategy now is to wear the Lions down going against the wind. And then in the 4th quarter, nothing is held back.
I think you're right. I think they're going to try to use their physical size and keep beating on the Lions to wear them down. 1st and 10. And here we come again, this side, same play. Just run to the other side.
5 yards.
Good 5 yards on that play. I'm trying to see who the tackler was, but I didn't get the number. Was it 72?
I was going to say 72. Jose?
Yeah, I think it's Jose Bethel. 2nd and 4. And good stop by the Lions here. Nice gang tackle there. Mitri, Taze, a lot of people there. Brown.
I think Lindstead was the first initial.
First. 3rd and 3.
Yeah, I think Brown, yep.
Yeah, he was one of them, yeah. I want to thank, again, Chris Borden for coming down today to give us the video. Without Chris, there would be no video, there'd be no audio, and that probably would make some people happy. But thanks to Chris. Does a great job with one camera. Quarterback keeper, 1st down yardage. With that offensive line, I'd run the quarterback keeper too.
Sure, it's almost a given with the short yardage and the size of their line. Even their quarterback is good size.
He is. He's definitely one of the biggest quarterbacks we've seen this year. My English teacher would be pleased. I got the EST comparison of more than 2.
6'1", 205 for the quarterback.
Not bad size.
Nope.
1st and 10. The ball is at the 40-yard line of Chelmsford. Straight ahead again. And good tackle. Is that Walsh?
Howard on the carry.
Yeah. I think it was it
Collins or
I think it was Marshall got in there on his feet.
Marshall?
Pick up a 4, 2nd and 6. CM content to just run clock into the wind. 5:25 to play, quarter number 3. Getting darker. Let me put the lights on here. Nope, almost, and stopped.
Good job.
The Lions defense has been outstanding in this football game.
That was a huge hit. You could hear it up in the
Yeah,
stands.
you could. It was.
Was that Walsh? I mean, I think he was
didn't
getting
get
off the
number.
pile. Yeah.
I wish that's what we love to have replay where we could see. This is 3rd and 5.
Here comes a different offense.
Yeah. This is their 3rd down offense, 3rd and more than a yard or 2. Now watch the receiver, number 1. He's been a threat all day long. He's to the right of the quarterback. Comes in motion this way. They fake it to him. Quarterback keeps it. And bam! You think the Lions have scouted that play?
I thought the snap was high, and
Yeah.
I think the timing was off.
Yeah.
That was a jet sweep that didn't happen.
That's right. He was going to give it to him,
Yep.
right?
And Cooper Collins he just beat his guy and was right on it.
Punt team is coming onto the field for Catholic Memorial, and they are in a football game in the 3rd quarter, and I don't think they ever expected to be.
I'd rush 11. I mean, it's not going to go far anyways.
Right. I would too. Stones is the punter.
There was a flinch that the refs didn't catch.
He gets the kick off. It's going to take a great bounce and go out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. That was a very effective kick.
Yep, good kick.
And I agree, Rob. What's the sense of not rushing
Yeah.
11 when you have nothing to lose?
Yeah, they missed the right end on CM flinched. They missed it. Would have pushed it back 5.
While we were breaking the action, I got some first half stats here. We have Kai Everett, 5 rushes, 10 yards. Kyle Wilder, 5 rushes, 38 yards. Kyle passing 2 for 10 for 15 yards.
Chelmsford takes the play on the 1-yard line.
So we have
First
63 yards of total offense in the first half.
Thanks, Dave. Good job, as always. Not much offense for the Lions, and they are in a real hole here.
Okay, Kai Everett is back in at running back.
That's good to see. In motion.
Reverse. Marshall.
And he gets it out to about the 3 or 4 yard line.
Almost out to the 5. He is out
Yep.
to the 5.
Good. Positive play.
There's
from
some
their own end
breathing
zone.
room. Yep.
Yep.
2nd down for the Lions. 3 minutes approximately to play. Quarter number 3. No, and a whistle. Either a timeout or procedure.
Timeout. CM.
CM took a timeout. That's good. When you're
That's
in
one
your
early.
Yeah, when you're backed up in your own end zone and they're taking timeouts, that's a good thing. Well, I don't know that many people expected that this football game would be this score in the late in the third quarter.
Yep, I agree with you, Bruce. And I think CM took that timeout because one of the DBs, defensive backs, was on the wrong side of the field, and there were only one defender for 2 receivers on the Lions bench side.
All right, we are ready to go. Wilder is standing in his end zone. throws it out of his end zone. Oh, the receiver and the flag.
First down.
First down, Lions. I'm going to admit I have not seen Catholic Memorial play all year long, but they are sloppy.
Yeah.
This is not a football game or team that I expected to see.
One of the things we learned along the way, just this federation rules, even though it's been in play for about 4 years now, is there is no uncatchable. So it's if it's pass interference, doesn't matter where the ball is, it's pass interference.
So the official doesn't have to make the judgment.
Nope.
Yeah. And the Lions now are out to, looks like the 20.
Yes, the 20.
Okay.
I wish I knew that information with that poor Hingham mom from last week.
That would have helped. Wilder looks, and bounces off the Lion, and he's going to call interception.
Interception.
Oh boy,
Interception for
we
Catholic
can't
Memorial.
see it because of the bench is so close, but they're saying that the Central Catholic player was inbounds and picked it off.
CM, Central.
Central.
Catholic Memorial.
Yeah, Catholic Memorial. I keep wanting to call them Central. So unfortunately, bad break for the Lions. Good break for Catholic Memorial. And they're going to start 1st and 10 at the 36 yard line.
No, you're right.
No,
26.
it was 26. Yep, 26.
And I don't think Kyle made the right decision there. He could have run with it, run out of bounds, and he threw it too hard, and that's why it was deflected.
Yeah, that was one that it was going to be an almost impossible completion. Lions defense is there to make a good stop.
Howard picked up about 5.
And Catholic Memorial is very content to run the football in this half. They're showing a lot of patience. We're under 2:20 to play. 2nd and 6. Inside and just missing. Oh, that's too bad. He's going to score. Lions just missed the tackle.
Brought to the line by number 1, Daytrell Jones.
Jones again with the touchdown, and the Lions just missed him at the line of scrimmage. So in 2 plays, they take that interception and turn it into 6 points.
All year long, we've talked about limiting mistakes, and obviously that interception's a costly mistake.
A lot of teams we've played, you could make mistakes, but they ran the fake and got 2. But this team, you can't make mistakes. They just took a 2-point conversion to make the score 28-7 with 2:07 to play, quarter number 3. And conversely, Rob, good teams take advantage of breaks.
Correct. Yeah, that's a pass. It should have been thrown to us. Just get rid of it.
Okay, the Lions, regardless of what happens here today, they have 1 more game left, and that's at home on Thanksgiving, which should be a really, really good game against a good Billerica team, and it's for the small school championship of the NBC. Stones kicks it again to Everett. And bounces off 1 and gets spun around and taken down at the 26. 26.
For Chelmsford.
21 maybe.
And I think your eyes are better than mine,
Yeah,
so we'll
21.
go with that. Thank you. 2 minutes on the clock. 3rd quarter. And Chelmsford's running out of time with the wind,
Lions can
unfortunately.
be patient here. They do have 2 minutes. They do have the win with them. Let's see him get downfield before the change.
Yep. Finish it well because you've played a good game. Good catch. Oh, out of bounds. That should be a flag. Wow, what are you looking at out there? You're right on top of it. Great catch by Manny Marshall. Excellent throw. Boy, that was from up here very late.
Yeah, it's hard for us to see if
Yep.
Manny was on the field of play rather than on the in the sideline.
Wilder floats it, completes it.
That-
Short gain. That looks like Craig.
Looks like
Craig.
Yeah,
Did a good job holding on.
yeah, about
CM was trying to take it out of his possession. They got 5-yard gain there.
2nd and 5. Nice job by Dan Craig. Senior tight end.
Keep it. That's it.
That was a good play by Kyle.
Good decision there.
Yeah, not make a panic play. Lost a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 7.
Kai was just outmatched by the defensive end. I
Yes.
think you got to maybe put in like a Joe Taze or someone that's going to like put a face mask in his shoulder pads.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the size differential between the two is enormous. 3rd and 7.
Haven't shown a screen today. I'm not sure if this is the time, but nope.
And nothing doing.
Too many receivers together.
Yeah, it's two guys just running right with each other. 4th down, 7.
McCarthy and Marshall were too close to each other over there.
Yep. Lions don't show any desire at the moment to punt it. I mean, yeah, they've got their offense on the field. Oh, and they jumped. Gonna make it a little easier.
A little easier to get the first, but they still have about 3 to go.
And they're going to be running this play from about the 41-yard line, or 46-yard line.
They need to get to the 48. Or 48 and a half.
You were right. It's just about 3. Here comes Taze, replacing Kai. Well, if we keep doing that,
Down. Keep one way to get down the
There you
field,
go.
I suppose.
this was my point earlier, that this is seems like they're playing a very sloppy football game.
DiPiasso is not happy. He just pointed that player right to the bench.
He is still yapping. So, 1st and 10 Lions. They're at the 50. Looking for Marshall, and he caught it. No, out of bounds.
Catch is no good.
Nice catch by Manny. Manny looks a little bit shaken up over there, but I guess he's okay. Yep, coming back in. Almost a great pitch and catch.
It was a good adjustment by Manny to make the catch. I'm afraid just that the ball just sailed again. The wind affected it, and Manny was out of bounds when he caught it.
No, you're right. It's even with the wind, it's almost maybe harder in
Yeah,
some ways.
Yeah, you have to keep a little cushion by the sideline.
Everett avoids getting smashed and stays on his feet and gets back to the line of scrimmage. That was a NASCAR tackle out here.
Yeah, and I'm looking for Joe Taze to come in right now and give Kai a break on that for this next play.
He may need one for the next couple of plays. This is going to end the 3rd quarter. They get it off, and they didn't get it off. Did not get the playoff illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure. Yep.
Yeah, against the Lions.
Oh, I thought he was.
He pointed the other way.
He was pointing the other way.
Yeah, he did.
He got confused.
Yeah, he did. I didn't see anything, and I think he was expecting the half. Yeah, now he's got it against Chelmsford. 5 yards and a half. I mean, the quarter will end. So Chelmsford will be starting 3rd and 15.
may have been a motion by Engelhardt out here.
Why is, unless there was time on the confusion, I'm going to ask a question I probably should know the answer to. Does the penalty have anything to do with the quarter?
The quarter, maybe the clock is not official.
That's right. That's right.
That's the most reasonable answer I can get.
Inside to cover it. And
not a good job blocking by a couple of linemen.
no, totally avoided.
Nah,
that.
you got to get north and south as soon as possible. You can't go east to west with a fast team in front of you. There was actually some nice blocks, but he had to get upfield as soon as he saw a little opening.
The team defense for CM is a lot quicker than Kai is used to seeing, and those east-west runs are not going to work for him.
It's the end of quarter number 3. Lions are on the short end, 28-7 score. And it's going to be 4th down and about 15 or 16 for the Lions. They probably will not punt it. And it's going to be at the 46-yard line.
I think they should be punting because let's not give them a short field right now. Let's take as much of the field as we can because it's pretty tough to get 4th and 15.
I think the punt is the play because you're almost saying to CM, we're going to give you a score in a way.
They're not, though. They're going to go for it.
They are going for it.
Okay.
You know, I'm sure a coach says he's got nothing to lose, but he was pushed again.
Number 10 on a hold.
Marshall getting battered down there. And that should be a flag on CM. Let's see.
Number 10 on a hold.
And that will give the Lions a first down. Wilder has done a great job in this game overall. A couple of little mistakes, but this should be a first down. And it's against Catholic Memorial, first down. No, it's still 4th down.
So the way it works is it goes to the line of scrimmage and you mark off 15.
Yeah.
And I guess it was 4th and 16. So
They get 4th and
inches.
inches. Oh, first down.
Yeah,
They give them the first down.
So that's in Federation. That's the way it works. So if it's more than a 15-yard to gain the line, you're almost better off doing the pass interference because.
Sure. So it's not an automatic, Rob, is what you're saying.
Correct. I was a long way to say what you just said in 3 words.
Inside, open. Great job by the Lions quarterback, and we've got a flag. You're gonna get a late hit on an incidental contact. That's terrible. I'm sorry. That's a call that CM
I didn't
gets.
see the hit.
I didn't see it.
I did.
I saw the player roll on the ground, and I thought maybe it was just an injury.
I thought because his own player hit him.
Is that what it was?
I thought.
Personal foul on the Lions. That was totally unnecessary to make that call. It had no effect on the play whatsoever. Let's just make sure you remember that I was at the game, folks. 2nd and about 19. That was a great throw by Wilder, too. Got to find McCarthy.
Wide receivers are having a hard time getting off
the line
with the press coverage. They're doing a very good job trying to hit it. It was looking for McCarthy there.
And incomplete. Kind of floated that one. You're right. He was looking for him.
I think that should have been interference.
That also could have been called. Chelmsford coaching staff thinks so. Judge Peterson's almost in the middle of the field. Wow, that was the last couple of plays. Interesting calls. Third down, 19. And Coach Peterson's still upset. His kids are pouring their hearts out here in this game, playing really hard. Wilder flips it, fires it, and incomplete. It's going to be fourth down. And we got a flag. Oh my goodness. Maybe the wrong guy caught it.
This could be against our bench.
It could be.
I don't know what the.
I think Rob's right. I think it's unsportsmanlike on the bench. Because he was looking that way the entire time.
Well, I don't.
He's talking to the Chelmsford captains, though.
Yeah, he's looking that way, but
Yeah.
I would think the linesman or the official.
Holding.
The
Wow.
official on the Chelmsford side would have heard any type of bench disparity, and but it was the umpire or the defensive back official that called it, so he saw the hold.
Okay. The Lions have a 3rd and 7. Wilder has plenty of time, runs out of time, fires one down the field and picked off. That was another mistake.
Number 33, David
Yeah,
Thompson.
that was one, again, that when you run out of time like that, throw it in the tent over there.
Kyle had it. He was throwing against the wind, and he was throwing off his back foot as he was retreating, and it just got hung up, and Simpson made his second interception.
Okay, Lions are going to be on defense. CM will probably try to run a lot of clock here.
They're coming out and going to run their single wing type of offense that they've been running, ball control.
And we've got almost 11 minutes to play. And it is the ball control, handoff straight ahead, picks up about 4.
They're running in the shade. I would hope the lights would come on.
I can't understand why the lights have not come on. Must be a little budget problem on electricity or something. This is crazy. I also feel warmer when the lights are on.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like we're in the booth at home.
Right, right.
Although we really can't complain about the football weather we've had.
Oh, no, my goodness, no. Holding on for dear life, one of the Lions defenders. First down yardage.
29, I think, on the ball was the ball carrier. Yes, 29 was the ball carrier,
And you have the sheet.
I have the sheet. Medhi Dodd, sophomore running back.
My goodness. It's a first down, the ball across the 30, about the 31-yard line. And now the clock is rapidly ticking away on the Lions. Hand off to the outside. And close to first down.
It is a first.
Brown out there to make a tackle. Manny Marshall out
First
there.
down on the 40-yard line.
First
Number
down.
29, Mackay Dab.
And I think the officials are trying to get a few more seconds. They didn't even wait for the first down markers, then start the clock. Straight ahead,
stop by
very
the
little.
Lions there.
Good tackle there.
Let's see who gets up off the bottom.
Lindstead, yes.
Bruce right there. Joe Mitri, I think, was in
I think
on that
is,
as well.
Jose Bethel too, I think. He was there.
Okay.
Gain of maybe a yard, 2nd and 9. Now CM isn't in a great deal of hurry. Fake toss to the tight end. Runs over one and gets the
down.
first down.
Brooks
He
coming
is-
up to make the tackle.
Yeah, Brooks to make the tackle. Rayner is, what did you say for a size on Rayner, Howie?
He's 6'3", 250.
Not a bad guy to go to.
Marshall slowed him down, and then I didn't see who the tackle was. I saw Marshall make the hit. Brooks, Jake Brooks.
Hand off outside the ball carrier. Gets out of it's knocked out of bounds after first down yardage. I think the Lion defense is finally showing a little bit of a wear and tear.
Jake Brooks took a tough hit right there, but was able to knock the runner out of bounds.
What you don't want now is with Thanksgiving coming up, you don't want anybody else dinged up in this game. 7:30 to play in quarter 4. Good blocking outside here. Good tackle by Marshall.
Marshall, yep.
Cooper Collins.
Very close to a first down, second and about a yard.
Yep. CM in no hurry, and they have not thrown the ball very much. They just brought a player off the field, number 78, who probably is about as wide as a semi.
Change of quarterback, too.
Oh, really? I didn't notice that. Thank you. Okay, yep, you're right. And a flag.
You can't break the huddle.
Can't break the huddle with 25 players.
Right. Peter Bork is now a quarterback, number 15.
Okay, a substitution infraction. Backs up 5 yards. It's going to make it 2nd and 6.
Bork is a 6'2" freshman.
My goodness. Wow. The cupboard is not bare, that's for sure, down here in West Roxbury.
Unbalanced to the defensive right.
Bork hands it off, and the Lions are there. It's going to be 3rd down.
Cooper Collins again.
Yeah.
Cooper Collins on the tackle, yeah.
It's 3rd and 5. The ball is at the 29. And he brings, he's going to stay in with this young man, give him some experience, I guess.
As we get to the 6-minute mark, I think one of the important takeaways is the fact that Chelmsford is back. I think CM realizes they're in a game, and our kids need to realize that from this point forward, that we can play with the best of them.
Absolutely. Oh, we have an offside against the Lions. Little jump, maybe a first pickup of a first down. But Rob, to follow up on your point, it's been a long time coming, but you can definitely see it today. This team was not embarrassed, and they played toe-to-toe with 1 or 2 in the state.
Well, CM was coming out to throw. Let's see if they could keep that same play.
I think you're going to see 2 more running plays. Yeah. Blitz, toss, almost knocked it down. Completed pass.
First down to about the 12.
I think that was Brooks again on the tackle.
First down in the 13th, scored by Jaden Skeet.
5:49 to play in quarter number 4. The outcome is pretty well decided. It's just a question of what the margin of victory is going to be.
Come on, defense! Turnover. Take it away.
I thought his knee was down when he
was
caught
close.
it. Yeah.
Close. I thought
It was
his knee
close.
down as
Yep.
well.
Yep. Completed pass inside the 10-yard
9.
line. Yep, about the
9
9.
It'll be under 5 minutes.
Straight ahead handoff
Good
and Stone.
Yep. Clark and Lindstedt, I believe.
Going to be 3rd down and about 5. Ball at the 9. It'd be interesting to see, Dave, after this game is over, the number of offensive plays run by each team.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a huge advantage to CM here. Chelmsford defense is still hitting hard, though, as witnessed by that last play. We could hear it up here, the hit.
Very good point. You're right.
Looking for an outside run here.
Pass that I think maybe the sun had a little bit to do with, but that should have been caught.
A little bit behind him. A little bit behind. Very catchable.
Manny Marshall would have caught that. It's 4th down. 5 to go. Trying to decide what play to run or to kick the field goal. I don't see what the field goal would make. And the Lions may blitz here. Get the ball out of his hands quickly. 3:58 to play in quarter number 4.
Pass. No.
And a terrific job by Tays. Joe Tays picks it off.
Good job by Joe. If he knocks it down, the ball is on the 9, but by intercepting, you get it at 20. It was good heads-up thinking by Joe.
Very good point, Howie. You're right.
Even better thinking was just to stop and not try to take it out.
That's right.
That's right.
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 The Lions have fought and continue to fight, picking off the pass. And they get it 1st and 10 at the 20. And they have fought courageously in this game.
That's something Chelmsford hasn't done all year. They don't quit. They just keep coming at you no matter what.
Okay, let's see what the Lions do in the last 4 minutes of this football game. Run with it. Oh, trying to hit Marshall and incomplete. That was not really a throw right there.
He was trying to hit Engelhardt.
Oh, I'm sorry, Engelhardt.
Number 8.
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was a
Marshall
6.
on the far side.
I told you got better eyes than I did.
Well,
2nd and 10. And completed pass to the outside. Picked up pretty good yardage. Out of bounds. Is that Craig? Right. Yep. Craig's 2nd catch of the football game. Almost scored on a long TD pass. He and Marshall fingertips for scores. And boy, would that have made this an interesting game. Chelmsford fans have hung in very well. They're still supporting the team. Fake. And he got the first down, stayed on his feet.
stop the clock, Kyle.
Kyle just doesn't have that mentality.
No, he got the first down. Be aware of where he is. Get out of bounds. Know the clock schedule.
Take less hits. Yeah, all of those good things.
All those good things. Take the less hits.
That's right. And he throws it out of bounds that time. He was seconds from getting obliterated.
Yep.
2nd and 10. Lions should throw a run in here every once in a while. It's not going to win a football game. Don't get your kids killed. 2nd and 10. 2:59. Yeah, well, I still haven't seen any lights on yet. Have you?
No,
Street lights.
Street lights. That's what it is.
yeah.
Good block by Collins. Lots of time. Good catch. That's Engelhardt. Close to first down.
That should have been a face mask too. Yeah.
Yeah, should have been face mask. This this guy's had a lot of things happen right in front of him. He hasn't seen one of them yet. Screen, Everett, first down, a little bit more, across the 50. There's the screen pass we hadn't seen all day.
You can see though that wouldn't have worked during the run of the game. They're just so well defended.
Yep. Moving pocket, good.
Wilder,
good throw.
whoa, that one was close. Not sure who he was actually looking for. There were two guys out
Marshall
there.
was
Was it-
over there.
Yeah.
I saw Marshall leap to try to catch.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. 2:07 to play, quarter 4.
Timeout Lions.
Okay, Chelmsford take a little bit of a breather. And once again, I want to thank Chris for coming down. Rob and Dave, Howie. It's been an interesting afternoon. I came away more impressed with Chelmsford than I did with Catholic Memorial.
Yeah, the Lions defense really came to play today. The excellent job. Offensive for the Lions has been sporadic, but been in the game.
That's right. That's right. And with, as I said just a moment ago, a couple of feet difference, and we had 2 more scores.
Exactly.
So we're winding it down. We're almost there. I would like to see the Lions not give up another score.
Well, it's first down and 10.
Yep.
Just over 2 minutes. I'd like to see the Lions put another one on the board.
I would too. I think it's actually 2nd down and 10, but that pass was incomplete.
It is second down.
And that was a first down, so I think it's 2nd down.
Scoreboard has second down.
Yeah, and they're right.
Yeah, they're fixing it now.
Okay, here we go. Tay's in the game, maybe to help block a little bit for Wilder. Oh, they jumped.
There it is.
That's the third one.
No,
Calling on Chelmsford. What's the call? Against
on the
Chelmsford?
Lions, yeah.
Offsides on Jack.
Okay. Not sure I understood that one, but 2nd and 15.
I think McCarthy reacted to the defense jumping.
I want to compliment, too, Coach Peterson and his staff for the game plan they came up with in this game. I think it was a very good game plan. Kept Chelmsford in it. Straight ahead handoff to Tays. Comes to the 50, picks up 5.
I also like Coach Peterson's idea of getting a moving pocket and having Wilder moving, rolling out either left or right, just to give him a little more time against this defense.
Totally agree, and I hope everybody in Chelmsford comes out at Thanksgiving. Wilder runs it, gets a block, get out of bounds. Nice job. Got a nice block by Danny Craig.
Nice job by Danny, yeah. Excellent.
Like a shield.
Yes, it was. It was more of a shield block, but it was perfect. Just what Kyle needed to pick up the extra yardage.
1st and 10. The Lions are at the 30-yard line. clock is still going. Looked like he was out of bounds to me, but
He went down before and slid.
Kyle
You have to make a
looking
move to
deep,
go out of
looking
bounds.
deep,
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it, and he did.
Okay.
All right, it's going to be 2nd and 10, minute 3 seconds to play. It just got a whole lot brighter in here, Howdy. I forgot I had sunglasses on. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I was real observant. I didn't tell you.
2nd and 10.
All right, the Lions are on their the CM 31.
Wilder rolls it right.
Marshall's
Looks-
well
looks-
covered, but came back. Nice job.
Completion to Marshall.
And he got
Got-
free. Got the first
Got
down.
the first down and got out of bounds.
He escaped the tackler. The tackler was down, number 2, I believe.
Boy, is there some fight in the Chelmsford football team. These kids just don't quit. They keep coming and coming. And they're now inside the 20, I believe. Yeah, to about the 18.
Yep. 18.
52 seconds. Well, hold your heads up, guys, because this was a great performance.
Some 2 wind-blown passes.
Yeah, yeah,
is
the difference.
A huge difference.
Yep.
Yeah. Because you're knocking on the door, it would have been a tying touchdown.
That's good.
Young man is up.
It isn't number 2. It's number 12. Let's see if I can see who that is.
I think he got twisted up with Manny.
Yeah.
Ethan Ortega.
And he's very much favoring his leg as he comes off the field. And getting assistance from his coaches and teammates. First and 10, Chelmsford, 52 seconds to play. Ball at the 18-yard line. This has been a pretty good drive, this last drive of the game.
Has been. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Well, let's finish it off. Waiting, getting the call. Marshall over the middle.
Almost.
He was open over the middle.
It was open.
Yep. Just ball was a little high.
A little bit. He had to expend a little bit. 2nd and 10. Only took 5 seconds to run that play. Wilder runs up the middle and
Timeout.
is taken down. And the Lions could take a timeout here. You're right.
Use it.
And they did, I think.
No.
No.
They're letting the clock run.
Letting it go.
They're going to let it go. It's 3rd down and 10.
Well, live to play another day.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's my feeling right now. They played their hearts out. Wilder to the outside, fires it, and just a little bit over the head.
Jack McCarthy on his slant route was open over the middle.
Also, I think they had Joe Tays on the wheel. He ran a
far
wheel
side?
opposite, yeah.
Maybe 2 more plays, certainly 1, depending upon what happens with this one.
Got to get a first down,
Yeah.
at least.
Yep.
Maybe just run bunch and to throw it up into the wind.
Yeah. You got nothing to lose. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Kyle steps up. He floats one, looking for Manny. That was interference in the end zone. And a block
Interception made. by
An
number
interception
3,
out of
Maxwell
bounds. It
Tucker.
looked like a clip. I don't know if they have it.
There was a, yeah.
But they didn't see it.
Well, no, they threw the flag. That's why they blew the whistle.
Yeah, there was a
Oh.
right.
It was a
Thought he stepped out
blindside
of
block.
bounds.
But I don't think they threw the flag for that, Rob. The play's supposed to continue.
Oh, then he stepped out, but there was a
Yeah.
flag.
That's going to be it, folks. There's 3 seconds to go. We're done. Once again, Chris Borden, terrific job. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on Turkey Day. Who's cooking in this group?
I'm eating.
I mean, yeah. It would be a very bad Thanksgiving if I were cooking.
Yep. Oh, gee.
We will hopefully see you in a couple of weeks. You're going to have to kneel down one time.
They're going to take the knee. The ref just indicated that. So
Yep. I'm proud of the guys in the white. I think they did a great job.
They did.
I don't think anybody expected this.
No, I did not.
And
I
a
would
couple
not at all.
of passes, and it's a completely different score.
Yep,
28
absolutely.
to 7.
I hope you
Thank you so
enjoyed it,
much
folks.
for your attendance.
And again, Thanksgiving. Goodbye for now.